go to RogerHollowayHomes.com.
Well, if you thought you were priced out of the housing market, I've got some good news for you. I'm on location out at Waxhaw Landing, which is really closer to Monroe. This is their Appalachian model, beautiful ranch. Now you might say Appalachian, but I would say Appalachian because I live here. Look here, guys, this is the Sequoia. Now, stick around to the end of this video to see a full motion video tour of this exact model. It's got a guest bedroom on the main level. This is a beautiful home here at Waxhaw Landing. So now, what has Mattamy Homes done? Well, they've carved out some amazing Union County, North Carolina dirt. And we are just southeast of Charlotte. And they have some homes that are ready to move in December, if you can believe it, if you are willing. Now, that's a ranch home right there. Again, most of their homes, that's lot 490, and then this is 489. You know, these houses are mostly in the 400s. They've got a few, this is 488. They've got a few in the upper 300s, like 390-ish or so. And yet mostly in the 400s and maybe one or two that dip into the 5. This is 487. By the way, guys, what you want to do is just call me and ask me to shoot 486. Any of these, I'll go in and shoot the model home for you, the spec house, and show you exactly what's up with the what's up. And the reason I do that is to help you in the buying process so you don't have to get on a plane without more information. What you don't want to do is reach out to the builder, because at that point, that may preclude you from having us represent you in the transaction. Here's how that works. Buyer agency means that we come in with you at the beginning of the process representing you. If you're already in their system, if you filled out a form, if you've come into the model, if you called, you may already be in their system. And what you want to do is make sure you start with us, because we'll show you this and then we'll show you the rest of the market as well, which could be some of the other builders that are around the corner. If you come in here and get swayed by a super salesperson, which they are very good, it's very easy to limit. So for all those reasons and more, you want to call me first, 704-345-3400. Well, let me tell you about the financing. By the way, that is Highway 75 right there, which if you go about 9 miles in that direction, you'll be in the lovely town, downtown Waxhaw. Wow, what a cool town. And if you go just a few minutes that way on 75, you will be in downtown Monroe. And by the way, every week I'm in both of those because I love downtown Monroe. Why do they call it Waxhaw Landing? I don't know. Maybe because that is Waxhaw Highway, Highway 75. By the way, that road goes all the way over to 521, Johnston Road, Walnut Creek, etc. So, and I love 75. All right, guys, now we're at the front of the neighborhood. This is an exciting time because Mattamy knows that people will buy specs with the specifications that they've already put into the houses. So there's a whole row of quick move homes right there, and we can help you with any of them. Like that one on the corner, man, that's a beautiful looking house right there. And then all the way down. We'll probably get over there, but I'll tell you where I'm going. I'm going to the pool. So just imagine yourself making that move. You could move in December if you like. You could move in January if you like. But if you are trying to move between school years, and by the way, speaking of schools, we are in the Union. Oh, I gotta go this way. Can you hold on for the pool? I gotta go this way. The light's working for me right here. Again, remember, these are mostly in the 400s, the whole range of the 400s, upper 300s, low 500s. Most of these are in the 400s. And here's what I'll tell you about the schools. Union Academy, just look that up. It's a charter school, highly renowned. Just do your research on Union Academy. I'm not guaranteeing you can get in there, but you have to find that out on your own. There's another ranch. Why am I prone to ranches? Because I live in a ranch home. I live in a 55 plus around the corner, 10 minutes from here. But check this out, guys. You talk about some great two-story homes. And I love it because first-time home buyers have been priced out of the market. Another ranch. They build some great ranches. Mattamy Homes is the second largest home builder in North America, and the reason they rank so high there is because they are high up in Canada where they're from. Boy, I'm getting excited, guys. Look at this on this radius. Now, that means that this front yard has got the width. You see it? See how far away you are from that other house? Because we're on a radius right here. So it narrows to the back, but up here in front, beautiful. Wow. Now, let me talk to you about the finance. See how big that is? that side yard to this house. Love that. So now Mattamy knows what it's going to take to sell homes. Everybody's freaked out about the interest rates. When you're as old as I am, you've seen it up into 10% or above, 14%. I know you're looking at that when it was 3 and 4%. Man, they're building a lot of ranches here. By the way, they have another great neighborhood not far from here called Brayburn, and this is exciting. There's another one with again, because we're on this curve right here, you can see that the side yards gives you some open expanse. So guys, here's what I'll tell you. Again, same with this. They have built in to use their lender. And why do my team, I've got a great team of buyer agents. We can also list and sell your house in North and South Carolina, in the Charlotte area. But we like you to go to the builder's lender and get qualified and see how much house you can afford. And then if you qualify for some of those incentives, there's another ranch. Man, I love what they're doing. And they've got some primary suites down as well. Did you see that, dog? That's homesite 344. They have got a promotion going on right now. There's 343. And this promotion, there's a ranch on 342, building out big, guys. And then there's 341, nice wraparound looking porch, hip roof on the porch. Look at this, this one on the corner is ready. Now I'm going back to the pool. I'm trying to get this out. I'm excited. Hopefully you can tell. I'm waiting for you to call me so I can go shoot the inside of some of these homes, the yard, the backyard, the lot, give you a reason to get in the car or on a plane and come down here. All right, so here's the incentive. So let's just say you hate looking at that rate. Let's say it's 7.5%, and that payment's too high for you. They are offering, and again, to get the details, I want you to call so I can connect you to my one of my team members to get on the deal for you. They're offering up to 6% of the purchase price that could be used for a rate buy down. And that means that a 7.5% rate could be less than that. And what does that do? That brings your payment down, or maybe on prepaids or closing costs. So what you want to do, again, there are so many moving parts to a new home purchase, really any home. But by the way, look at that. So you've got a cabana, you've got that glorious looking with a cupola on top of the pool. There's where the pool's going to be. So think about that in relation to where we just came from, where the homes are. And then just think about your kids riding their bike down to the pool. I know, right? That's fantastic. And there's where some of the water goes. They've got to have room for the water to go. And so they engineer all this very tightly. Guys, this is a big plat in Union County, and you can check the taxes on that, better than Mecklenburg. And you are so close to downtown Monroe. And by the way, downtown Monroe has one of the coolest outdoor patios and restaurants called the Franklin Court Grill. Shout out to Lewis and his son Lewis. And it's right there. And it's just not far from here. So if I were you, I'd be thinking about getting to know downtown Monroe. Breweries. Oh, I love construction, guys. And all kinds of restaurants, and it's got a lot of history. Monroe was named after our 5th president, President Monroe. And it's got a lot of history. It's got some checkered history. It's got some history that they're probably not proud of, but in the meantime and in between time, we've all changed, right? Over 100 years? Good. I know I have, over my 100-year history on this earth. I'm only 73. Oh man, I love my job. I love new construction. I'm just gonna try and show you as much of this as I can. In the meantime, please write down my phone number, 704-345-3400. We're on location at Waxhaw Landing. And by the way, as I brought up before, Waxhaw itself is 9 miles down Waxhaw Highway. It's closer to Monroe, much closer to Monroe, but I spend time in both of those small towns every week because I love both of them, and then into Charlotte as well. So guys, subscribe, like, share, all the stuff the kids do. Hit me with a phone call, 704-345-3400, before you reach out to any builder with a form, with a phone call, with a visit. That's critical. Call me, I'll explain it. I'll see you in the next video.
Go to RogerHollowayHomes.com.